up, fam? Welcome back to where BigJohn's backyard fishing. We're on to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, none of these things are possible. We out here on day 2. See if we can't get it in real quick. Today is a Wednesday, so I ain't gonna be out here long because I gotta get ready for Bible study later on this evening. But it's always time to come out early, right? It's still cold. The rain done disappeared. Hopefully it'll stay away, and tomorrow I'll be able to be out on the yak. But it's cold right now. Let's do this, y'all.
I'm trying to find a bass. I'm trying to find that bass. 7 or less.
I'm always good, man, until my fingertips freeze. Then we in trouble. Right now we good. Don't take long. They don't want to show. Keep it moving. Run. 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 I tell you another thing that you need to be able to do is to switch on the fly. Whenever you're fishing fast, you gotta let the fish dictate what they gonna hit. If you throwing stuff and they ain't hitting it, they're dictating that ain't it. Now, if you got all day, sometimes y'all know, if y'all watch me, I be stubborn. I would use the same thing because I'm determined to catch the fish on that particular lure. Not to mention, it's easier than switching out and keep changing, but when you have limited time to fish, you gotta make the necessary adjustments, and you gotta make them fast. Because if not, you will skunk. Because look, I don't care how tough a day it is, how bad the weather is, whatever's going on, there is a fish out there that will bite. Somebody is always having a good day while you having a bad one. Or a tough one. I should say a tough one, because I don't think it's such thing as a bad fishing day. Well, let's try this rattle real quick. If that don't work, new location. Real simple. Now, I just hope I don't lose my rattle trap. This place has hazards that are not seen. Ooh, what was that? See, I don't even see nothing foul in. You can literally cast 1,000 times for one fish if you dedicated enough. All right, I'm on the edge now. And look at it, one was sitting there, but I ain't got him in yet. Y'all know how this is, right? He's fighting pretty good too. At least a 2-pounder feel like. He ain't in yet though. Stay down. I don't even want you jumping, bro. I don't even want you to jump. You see, he's too heavy to pull up. Just based upon, I got you. It's a nice one, yep. It's a nice little solid too, little chump. Thank you. Look at that to you. Look at that. That's skin hook right there. So 9 times out of 10, he wasn't gonna get off, but if he jump enough, he'll pop that. And if he pops it, I'm dead. It's a fat little chunk right there. About 2.5 right there. At least 2 1/4. 2 for sure. So I'm on the corner. You know, like I said, you always look for places that are different from everything else. And if you're fortunate, you might get one. Gotta take pictures because it's been tough. Thank you, sir. That fish look clean too, like he ain't never been caught. Pretty. Come on, baby. And that does what? Tell me, y'all, what does that do? Drop it in the comments. Oh, y'all too slow. Let's see if any more out there. I told y'all there's always one that's willing to bite. May not be no more, but you only need one to get rid of the skunk. But that tells me that there's some fish in the area. He ain't the only one. He was just the one that was greedy, or should I say hungry. Little fish right here, he came at the last second before I pulled it out the water and hit it, and managed to get it good enough where the hook got him. That's the only reason why I'm showing you this fish, because if not, he'd have been gone. Thank you, Junior. I said, they here. They just got to commit themselves to it. I don't know for how long you followed him, but he came out and got him. Just as I was about to bring the lure out of the water. And the only reason why I wasn't filming, simply because, and this is most of the time, y'all, I gotta edit a whole lot of video. I'm telling you, you can do 8 hours of fishing and you gotta reduce that 8 hours into 25 minutes. You know, when I'm doing 7 or less, you gotta take 4 hours and reduce it into 7 to 8 minutes. You know, and you gotta pour through a whole lot of video. So if I can limit some of that, I do. Like, I wish every time I threw out, you know, my line, the fish was on the hook. That ain't fishing, that's catching. This ain't the Reverend Big John's backyard catching show. It's the fishing show. You know, I can always show you the catches, but what does fishing look like? This is what it looks like, y'all. This is exactly what fishing looks like. It looks like fishing. I search for irregularities in the shoreline, any clumps of grass or paths isolated. You know, I look for anything that's out of the ordinary where fish might relate to, and that's where I fish, especially when from shore. But even when I'm in my yak, it's the same thing. You know, I'm looking for the abnormalities. Something in the area that's different. I'm not one of them ones that try to hide fishing locations and blur and all that other kind of stuff. Man, fishing is fishing. If you found a spot, you are not the only one that found a spot. You know, and not only that, you can go to some of my best spots in skunk if you don't know what you're doing. But at least you know fish there. So yeah, I just don't do all that, man. I tell you where I am, I show you where I am. You know, and I guess if you got 50 million, you know, subscribers, or, you know, a million, even if a million subscribers, you be like, man, you gonna blow the hole up and everybody gonna be there. Hey, look, y'all, I get it, but you still got to catch the fish. And there are monsters in here, and I've caught a couple of nice size bass out of here. But I don't catch it every time I come. You know, I get good fish when I come, but hey, it's just fishing, man. Relax, y'all. Y'all be pressed about the wrong stuff too much. I see folks stuff all blotted out, and drained out, and marked out. I just don't have time for all that. I want you to catch fish. Some folks catch to eat, some folks catch for sport. I do both, it just depends. If I'm in the mood for bass, I'll fry one up. Not the big ones though. I'm always at the big one swim. Anything that's above 3, you know, but if it's anywhere in the 2-pound range, 1 to 2, I might fillet them up. Make me a nice bass sandwich. Especially if I had a hard day. But more often than not, I catch and release. Rattle trap time. Let it drop down to the bottom and then retrieve it. Steady or with pauses. Sometimes they hit it on the drop. I'm not gonna walk this whole one because I'm gonna try to hit maybe 1 or 2 more spots. So what I do is I'll switch over to my little tic tac real quick. Drop that down and see what happens. And then we'll get out of here. I'll be back. I'm at another pond. Let's see what this pond does for me. I told you about 1,000 ponds down here. All right, let's move down to the end.